How you doing, everyone? So today we're going to be having a look at the brand new Montane Trailblazer LT 20. In fact, it's that new, it's not even out yet. So I've had this for a good few months, been using it over that time, doing a bit of walking with it, a bit of running with it. So the pack itself is due to come out in March 22. So quick bit of info for you on Montane. Montane's a British brand, started in 93, I think. Could be wrong with that, but I think they started in 93. Kind of innovative, lightweight, breathable, fast packing, adventurous kind of clothing and packs is what they're all about. They sponsor various races, including the Dragon's Back race, Spine race, Lakeland 100, Yukon Arctic Ultra, to name but a few. So the Trailblazer LT20, as I was saying, it's basically for people that are looking for fast and light pack, doing sort of like multi-day adventures, running in the hills, hiking in the hills. You don't want to carry too much weight. So that's where this pack's pitched at. And when it comes out in March, I think it comes out, also there's a 28 litre version that comes out then as well. So let's have a look at some of the features. So it's a body hugging design that's customizable. So what does that mean? Easiest way for me to tell you is if I take the pack off and then I'll put it back on and explain to you what I'm adjusting as I'm going along. So that is pack off. Let's pop it back on. So obviously it just goes on like so. So to start off with, I have got two chest straps just here. So they pull across like so, loads of adjustment. You've got a waist belt just down here, which again has got tons of adjustment. Super simple to adjust, so I've just pulled that right the way out, pull it in, pull them both together, adjusts across the waist. So you've got the same with the chest straps there. You also have here, so if I just slacken those off, which I should have done initially, but they're nice and slack now, so there's loads of room, so it'll fit various shapes and sizes of people. When they're slack, just pull them down like so, hugs in nicely. So that's the body hugging bit. When I'm pulling those down like that, really cinches in nicely across my shoulders and across the back. You see there's no gaps anywhere, so it's really clinging to my body. And when you're walking and running, it doesn't bounce about at all. So it's my run. Did you like that? So it doesn't bounce about like a standard kind of like day hiking pack or something. If you just wore that, you go for a run, or even if you're walking briskly, it can bounce up and down. So this, with this fitting system, fits and hugs your body really nicely. So looking at the pack, might as well start at the front. So at the front here, you've got two really big zipped pockets. So zip just there, opens up nicely, loads of space. I'll grab my phone, which is just over here. So that's like a 6-inch screen phone, just to give you an idea. That fits in, no bother at all. Zip that up. There's loads of room. I could fit a bigger phone in there. I don't know how big, some people's phones are flaming enormous, but I could fit a bigger phone than that in there, if you like to carry your phone in that particular pocket. So you've got two of those pockets there and here, both exactly the same. Adjustments here, you can adjust where these, so you can see on these bits here, I can take that out, I can move it up or down, so it can tailor make the fit and the design depending on your shape. So that is that there. What else? In the pockets, when you open the pocket, actually, you'll open up the pocket and you'll have a look at this bit here and you'll think, what's that bit down there? What on earth is that for? So just next to that is a little hole. I'll stick my finger through so you can see. So if you pop that through the hole like so, zip the pocket back up again, grab your pole, walking pole, running pole, whatever sort of pole you have. Then that, it's got a little toggle on the end, if you can see the little toggle. So I'm going to just pop that over the top of my pole, just down the bottom. Right, again, can you see this? Just at the bottom here, the side of the waist strap, there's a little cord. Pull that, pops out of a little specially made pocket, which you can see where I'm putting my finger in. If I can get my finger, it's not designed for fingers, but there we go. That is the other end where you put your pole. So it's another bit of bungee with a little toggle on the end. Pull that tight. There we go. Your pole is attached. You've got one either side, and the poles are offset as well. Just means when you actually swing your arms, when you're running, walking, doing whatever you're doing, what else you'd be doing, I don't know, but when you're swinging your arms, it doesn't catch. So sometimes the poles are straight. This one, it's offset. It doesn't catch though when you're swinging your arms. Super simple to take off. Take that off there. Slacken off the toggle. Just pull it out. Quick and easy. And if you're not going to be using poles, you might as well just put these back in the pockets. So instead of fiddling about with this little bit of cord here, they have got a thicker bit just there, which makes it nice and simple to pull through. And then you can just close it off in place. Same again at the bottom here. At the bottom, you can just push that into, he says you can. I did this fine when I wasn't wearing the pack. No, there we go. That's it, pushed neatly away. So it's a nice little design, just having a little pocket for it there and tucking it away there. So it's not just flapping about when you don't need it. So that is pretty much the front. Side of the bag, you've got two big stretchy, massive big stretchy pockets. I love these sort of materials on bags. Stretchy pockets, one that side and one that side. And you can see, I can get my hand in the top. I've got a hat in there, so I can access that pocket without taking the pack off. It's a really handy feature to be able to access both of these big pockets whilst wearing the pack when you're on the move, so you don't have to stop, take the pack off, grab your gear out, which takes time. It's a pain in the backside. Also, down here somewhere, I'm not looking, but somewhere here we go, I can feel it, is a little zip. So I can pull that zip and I can pull out my gloves, pull out whatever you've got in that pack. So you can access that pack via the bottom or the top. Also with that zip, notice how I'm just using one hand. A lot of the time on zips, you've got to hold one end of it and pull it because it snags and the zip doesn't flow freely. Flows nice and freely, that zip there. So I can easily get into the bottom of that pocket from the bottom, or I can go into the top and grab the gloves out from the top. So depending what you've got in these side pockets, you can access the stuff at the top or at the bottom separately. So very handy feature. Okay, let's take the pack off and have a look at the back of the pack and inside it. Just before we do that, I'll have a swing round so you can see the pack. So on the back here, you should be able to see a load of bungee cord. So if I spin round, take the pack off and show you the back of the pack. So there's the back of the pack. I've got some gear in here, not a lot, just something just to weight it down a little bit. But you've got bungee cord on the back here with a toggle at the bottom. There we go, a little toggle. So you can, depending on what you're doing, if you've got a wet jacket or you're running out of space on the inside, you can just shove something through the bungee and cinch it tight. Also, if you're not carrying a lot of weight, you can cinch the pack in with the bungee cord just to keep everything tight to your body so it's not going to be bouncing about when you're moving. What else have we got on the back? Back of the pack, it's a nice soft feeling mesh. So it's got a bit of padding to it. It just means it's going to wick the moisture away quickly, and it's cushioned. And that also goes down both the shoulder straps on both sides here. So a comfy, basically. Nice and comfy. Little carry handle just at the top, just easy to pick up, put down. Also on this, it's not a conventional kind of clip top. It is a roll top. So to adjust that, easiest way for me to show you, I open it up and then I'll reclose it again for you. So unhook that, here we go. One nice big opening, if you can see that. Well, it's a nice big opening. I'll take the bits out I've got inside. I've just thrown a few bits in. I've got a jacket in there and I've got a dry bag, just because I like to use a dry bag to keep everything together, stop it flapping about inside my bag. So nice big opening at the top. On the top here, reinforced on both sides, here and here, so it's a stiffer material. Means you can grab it nice and easy, grab it together, roll those over a few times like so, and when you've done that, you've got these cords on the side here, so don't start looking for something to clip into something. It doesn't clip in. See the loose bit of cord there? Pull that down like so, and do the same on the other side. Pull that down like so. You've got a little hook on the back of the pack. You can, if you want to, you don't have to. You can flick that over and just hook the bungee into that cord as well. Just keeps the top down just like that. Keeps it nice and secure. Okay, so let's unhook that. On the back, in between this material and the back, there is a bit of a hole there. So on the hole, you can slide down a bladder if you use a bladder. And if you do, there's a bit of Velcro there to slip through the top of the bladder, hook it in place, stops the bladder slopping down to the bottom of the pack. Nice little feature as well. The inside of the bag, let's open it up. To open it up, opens up nice and freely, no pressure at all there. So nice, one big open section. So 20 litres is the size. It seems like a big 20 litres. Sometimes brands say this is 20 litres and another brand says this one's 20 litres. You always find one's bigger than another. This is pretty big, I think, for 20 litres. But you can make it smaller by just rolling the top that little bit further if you're not going to be carrying as much. And then it feels like a smaller pack. So nice and versatile. On the inside of the pack, let's have a look on the inside. If you can pick this out, hopefully you can. Just down here, the seams, there's not many seams to it, but the seams that there are, they're taped. So taping the seams helps make it a waterproof pack. So when I say waterproof, it's not designed for submerging in the water at all, but it's going to be fine for rain. It is a 40 denier sil nylon ripstop material that they're using, which is a bit of a mouthful, but basically let's break that down. 40 denier. The denier is the type of weave that they use for the material. Higher the number, the more durable it is, but also the heavier it is. So if you've got a big multi-day expedition pack, it's not going to be 40 denier, it's going to be much higher number. It's going to be much tougher, but it's going to be heavier. So seeing as though this is designed for somebody where weight's a priority, then 40 denier is a good compromise. Sil nylon, that basically means it's nylon material, but it's coated in silicone on both sides, on the outside and the inside. And ripstop is, can you make out, I don't know if you can, but there's little grids in the material. So it just helps reduce the chance of it tearing much. If you do get it caught on something, I'm not saying it's tear-proof, if you catch it on barbed wire, it might rip. But if it did, it would be confined to a smaller area. The rip shouldn't just tear a long way because of this little grid system with the ripstop. Should keep any tear down to a minimum. So yeah, that is the pack, pretty much. So if you're looking for a pack for lightweight pack, walking, running, multi-day activities, weight's your priority, then it's a great option. Weight of the pack is 300 grams when it's got nothing in it, obviously. So 300 grams, what am I getting here? Still got the hat in there. I was thinking that's more than 300 grams. And gloves. Now that's 300 grams. Okay, lightweight. Yeah, that's it. I've been using it mainly for some walking, some shorter runs. It would be great for longer runs. With the fit of the, being able to customize the fit and cinch it in, just means it's a bit more like a limpet on your back. Really hugs your back nicely. So that's the Montane Trailblazer LT 20. If you're after a slightly bigger one, there's a 28 litre one coming out, and they should be released in March. I don't think I've forgotten anything. Nice, just nice little features though. Being able to access that zip on the side with one hand instead of having to hold it and pull with another hand. And the fact, as you can see on here, that little pocket just there. If I hide my face, the camera wants to focus on my face. That little pocket just there, if that just pulls out that cord. And that cord was the cord to hold your pole at the bottom. It's being able to tuck away little things like that. Lots of attention to detail. If you are using a bladder as well, you've got these loops across the top where you feed your tube through. I'm fairly sure I've got everything on that. I don't think I've missed anything. Good pack, nice and lightweight. Check it out when it comes out. Montane Trailblazer LT 20. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, share the video, tell everyone you know. Cheers now.